This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Wasabi Technologies is purpose-built to free businesses from skyrocketing storage costs and unpredictable egress fees from those old and top-heavy legacy providers. You know, the big guys. Wasabi is the go-to provider for professional and collegiate sports teams around the world. From Wasabi's AI-enabled intelligent media storage, Wasabi Air, to the industry's only cloud storage service with triple protection against cyber criminals, Wasabi is driving innovation in data storage. All for up to 80% less than those other guys. Try them out for free at wasabi.com.
Struggling to get out of bed? It might be time for an upgrade. Lisa makes exceptionally comfortable mattresses designed for every body and budget. But what truly sets them apart is their commitment to giving back. Since 2015, they've donated over 41,000 mattresses nationwide. Elevate your sleep and your space with Lisa. Go to lisa.com for 20% off their award-winning mattresses, plus an extra $50 off with promo code IHEART. That's LEESA.com. Promo code IHEART for an extra $50 off.
Get ready for a night of nonstop laughter. Tom Segura's Come Together Tour is taking over XL Energy Center on April 18th. Tickets are flying up the shelves, but we've got your shot to win your way in now. Just use the Talkback feature on the iHeartRadio app and tell me who you want to bring, and we'll pick a random winner and let you know if you win. Good luck.
When you started that with a night of nonstop laughter, I'm like, how many freaking reads are we going to do for Flop, Sweat, and Tears? We get it. It's sold out. It's Friday. Jesus. But then you switched it up on us, Zachary. So you want to know who they want to bring?
Yeah.
Does it have to be somebody that they actually know? Like, what if somebody does a talkback? I would love to bring Carrie Russell to see Tom Segura.
Man,
can you make that happen for me and give me both tickets?
No, I will make it clear. I can't do that.
But you can give this person tickets, and then it's up to them to make the rest of the dream happen.
If they want to do like that, like weird thing where like you say, hey, you want to go to like at Carrie Russell on
right? I have tickets to Tom Segura. Do you want to be my plus one? And then if she responds, then it's up to you.
Maybe she's a big Tom Segura fan.
She probably is. Probably is.
Are you saying you might want to be that person?
I don't know how to do a talk back. Let's do the news with Chris.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by Carboni's Pizzeria.
Thanks, Carboni's.
Thank you.
What else they got at Carboni's? Anything I would eat?
Sketty.
They have breadsticks there.
Sure.
Oh yeah,
Real good.
Really good.
I don't like cheese sticks though. It's just got to be cheese sticks, by the way.
But you eat mozzarella stick?
Sure.
What about their cheese bread?
I don't want cheese bread.
No.
I just want bread. Do they have just regular breadsticks?
Yes, they got regular.
Okay, that sounds great.
They got noodles with butter and salt.
That plays.
Probably on the...
I don't want salt, but sure.
Yeah. What?
No, just butter and pepper,
salt.
man. What are you, nuts?
As someone once said to you, what do you want, the kids menu?
100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I wanted to wring that guy's neck.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, man. That was, oh, jeez.
Man, I had a guy do something to me this morning.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, I had to talk my hog daddy down a
If there had
little.
been 3 police officers in the gas station this morning, I'd be in jail right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can you explain what happened, or is it for off air?
It makes me sound like a douche.
Oh.
But
No, it doesn't. I don't think it does at all, Hogs.
I was at a gas station this morning, and I was wearing my my Vikings hat, right? Then I was paying, and from a newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy behind the counter goes, "You a Vikings fan?" And I didn't even realize how he noticed. I didn't realize what hat I had on. I was barely awake, you know what I mean? I go, "Yeah," and he goes, "Loser."
Well,
and he didn't. He didn't.
Good morning.
No sarcasm?
Good
No,
Just
morning.
truly meant it like you're a loser.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you were 100% sure he wasn't kidding.
And yeah, I mean, he didn't say it as if he was good timing me.
Right,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
It was truly like Philadelphia Eagles.
Exactly.
Like you are a loser because you like the Vikings.
And I looked up at him, and I looked to my left, and there were 3 police officers having coffee. And the officers looked at me and went, they all 3 looked at me like, what did he just say to you?
Yeah.
And I did. I went, what did you say? And he goes, enjoy rooting for your team. I wanted to crawl over the counter and just kill that guy. And I know that's an overreaction.
But
I admit it.
that's not knowing your audience. And also,
that's great
it's
service.
4 something in the morning.
Right.
That's not the time to trash talk sports.
And-
You're
and-
tired. You're getting a coffee or whatever.
It would have been.
Trying to wake
It
up.
would have been funny if he'd been a loser. Or, it
Right.
wouldn't have been. It was still stupid. But
Right. But it's just
he called me a loser.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you.
You work at a
right. I'm going to beat your ass right now.
Yeah.
And these cops are going to tell me that I was justified.
Right.
He came in here all fired up. Yeah. Rightfully so.
I think Zach wanted to catch a picture of you fired him.
I don't know if he was taking a picture of me or were you taking a picture of me?
Yeah, I just.
You want a picture of a loser?
You're not a loser, Hawk.
That's a wonderful picture of you, though. I'm about to tweet it out. It's nice.
Oh, well,
Hello.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. No, you're right, Hawk. That
Yeah,
doesn't
it
make you
just-
sound
it
bad.
was just weird.
Well, say it with a smile. It changes the
Yeah,
whole story.
that's
If you just
fine.
say, oh, man,
And then
what a
if you-
loser
right,
team.
If you looked up and he had a Packer hat on,
Yeah,
it'd be
then
like,
it's all right.
yeah.
Small talk. All right. That's what we do in the Midwest.
Yeah. Anyway, Bring Me the News has gone to the same grocery store exactly 1 year after going to the 12 grocery stores last year and found out that in the Twin Cities area, grocery prices have risen 31%.
Jeez.
Wow.
They've done this every year since 2019. Grocery prices have risen 31% since 2019. 2.6% in the last year. 31% since 2019.
It's almost like they know we need to eat.
Yeah.
Right.
The items included butter, white bread, ground beef, bananas, penne pasta, cereal, stuff like that.
So the basics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is probably a good baseline.
Yeah, for sure. 31%.
That's greasy.
When you say it like that,
Gosh, dang it. Penne pasta
You know what?
is so good.
So good.
Maybe he's right. Maybe I
an
am. a
angel
loser.
hair.
No, you're not. You're my hog's daddy. No one calls you a loser.
Thank you.
Yeah, especially that guy like working at a gas station.
I would have
at 4
fought
in the
him.
morning.
Sauce, if you had $100,
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. I'll try this.
forget it.
No, do it.
I don't want to make, I just said 100. I just made it unbelievably easy.
You don't know that.
I just said, and then it rose 31%. How much
Yeah.
is it now?
You'd have $131. Is that right?
You tell me.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, man. You know what's super expensive at the gas station or at,
Hookers.
at grocery stores? Orange juice.
You got to let us guess.
Yeah.
Hawk did guess.
Well, I
He
was
was so
right, too.
excited he could
I was
barely
right,
get
though.
out the answer.
I mean, you can't debate what I said.
Yeah.
I mean, not only is it
Suppose.
expensive to get the hooker, but then to pay the police officer off to let you go.
Oh, that's
Your mic's on.
You know?
that's why that guy was so angry.
Dude, when I go to Target for groceries now, I can't leave there without spending hundreds of dollars on a PS5. Hundreds.
Hundreds?
I know I should get that,
I know I should get that. Too.
right?
I love that song for the news.
Yeah, it's very newsy.
Yep. Where'd you find that, Zachary? We need more beds like that.
That took me 55 minutes to find.
Did you start the timer?
I did.
Did you work that hard?
Well, and I only remember because I was like,
5 minutes.
I was like, I was going to be done.
Oh, yeah.
I started at like 11:30. It's like, I'm going to be done by like 12:30 with everything.
You got done at 12:25.
No, I got done I found that bed at 12:25. I was here till like
5 minutes later.
1:30.
Man.
Because I had to do I had to do the Holiday Station stores one too.
Well, the opens sound great.
You do a good job.
Yeah, they're
What
great.
a
It was worth
Vibe
the
change.
adventure, but
Yes.
it was literally just hitting play on thousands probably at that point.
Thousands?
That was the winner,
Probably
though.
hundreds, but
I am firmly convinced that the reason you guys haven't seen the movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is because I love it so much.
Yeah, I've not.
It's great.
It's great.
It's a great movie.
And I told you that I loved it so much. I was so pleased that Quentin Tarantino wrote a novel that wasn't the exact same story. It was a novel that he based on the characters in the movie, so you knew the rest of the story. Now he's written a script on that, and it's being directed by a very, very famous movie director.
Are you an actor?
No, I'm a stuntman. So you still with Rick? I'm still here.
The Hollywood Reporter says Tarantino wrote the script for the new movie, but the director will be Social Network filmmaker David Fincher. Brad Pitt will be reprising his Oscar-winning role as Hollywood stuntman Cliff Booth in the new movie, which the report says is not a sequel to Once Upon a Time, but is based on the film. There are also talks of Leonardo DiCaprio returning as movie star Rick Dalton. Shooting for the film could reportedly begin by late summer.
It's one of the cool. Sorry, dude. It's one of the coolest things, though, because like when you watch that film, the one character you need to know more about is Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
And this movie will tell you everything because the book tells you everything about his character. It tells you about his war record, what happened in the war, what happened with his wife, answers all these questions. So I'm so glad they're doing this. That is a great character.
If you're going to toss the baton from Tarantino to anybody,
well said, Corey.
Fincher is like in the top 3 or 4 I'd pass it to, right?
Yeah, that'll be sweet.
I think your question about whether we're avoiding it because you're suggesting it so much.
Because I'm a loser.
Loser.
No, you are not.
It's so much more likely that the reason is I think I'm at this point now. I see about 2 movies a year. I watch so many series. Mm-hmm. And a lot of poker. But I don't see movies almost at all.
See, this is what I think I need to start doing. You know how you guys do the chicken finger thing? I need to start betting things with you guys. And if you lose...
You have to watch the movie.
Yeah.
You have to watch a movie.
Yeah, let's do that.
That'd be a good
smart
thing.
Yeah.
I agree.
You're a Tarantino fan, too.
Love Tarantino.
And you love everybody in that film.
And
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
There's no doubt I will love it when I get around to it. I just haven't gotten around to it.
And you nailed exactly why I just watched it. I love everybody in it. I love Tarantino. And of course, shockingly, I loved it.
Without a spoiler, the last 20 minutes of that movie
oh boy,
is like the last 20 minutes of the World War II movie.
Yeah.
It's just like out of nowhere. You're like, what in the hell is going on, man? Wow, so good. So anyway, so that's happening. And again, speaking of movies, rest in peace to Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Died at 65. Known for, Iceman and Top Gun, Doc Holliday, Tombstone, Mad Mardigan and Willow, and so much more. Also, Jim Morrison in the 1991 film The Doors, and he did sing all those songs. That was actually him, not lip singing. Battled with pneumonia. He obviously fought off throat cancer, but apparently died of pneumonia at the age of 65.
Far too young.
Yep.
That sucks.
Yep. So there you go. We all die young.
No.
So there you go. That's the news, ladies and gents.
So sports is next.
I don't think he's ready.
I am ready.
You don't seem ready, buddy.
All right, when we come back, we're all going to give you a word, and then you have to work.
No, not that. I can't hear anymore.
Yes. Did you guys see?
We'll try that next week with Marnie again.
One more thing, real quick.
What?
Oh, yeah, he won't be here. Yeah, he's
I'm out Monday and Tuesday.
No.
Yeah.
Then we'll try it in 2 weeks.
Did you see that Adolescence became the most popular show on Netflix?
I can't bring myself to watch it
Ever?
yet.
No.
96.7 million views.
96.7. Wait a minute. Most popular show ever?
It says here, Adolescence dethrones Stranger Things 3 and Bridgerton 2 on Netflix's all-time most popular TV list with 96.7 million views.
I still don't think I can bring myself to watch it.
I would not.
So I watched like 5-10 minutes, and I that was enough.
Man, I know I'm a skeptic, but with how viral Stranger Things went...
Yeah.
Do we believe that this show was that big, or is this just Netflix feeding us whatever numbers they want to feed us?
I mean, that
this is so it is art, but it feels way more niche than Stranger Things. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do we buy this?
I mean, if Hogs Daddy says it, yes.
No, I'm not. I'm saying does
Yes,
nobody's fact checking Netflix. They can say whatever they want.
Yeah, I buy it.
I have no interest in watching it, and I did watch Stranger Things. No, I'm not buying it either, Corey. I'm with you.
Okay, here. By the way, clarification: the series has joined Netflix's list of its most popular English language TV series of all time. So, of TV series, well, still, I mean,
that would be Bridgerton and Stranger Things.
You're right.
I don't know.
Achieved a total in just 17 days. Netflix measures its most popular series listing, accounting for 91 days of viewership, meaning Adolescence has more than 2 months to keep climbing even higher. Wow. Jeez. Anyway, yeah, man.
It's a tough watch.
It's a tough watch.
Very tough.
It's brilliant, but it's a toughie.
Yep. Sauce for sports. After this on The Fan.
Looking for excitement? Chumba Casino is here. Play anytime, play anywhere. Play on the train, play at the store, play at home, play when you're bored. Play today for your chance to win and get daily bonuses when you log in. So what are you waiting for? Don't delay. Chumba Casino is free to play.
Experience social gameplay like never before. Go to Chumba Casino right now to play hundreds of games, including online slots, bingo, Slingo, and more. Live the Chumba life at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
PayPal lets you pay all your pals, like your graduation gifters.
Who's paying for the mattress topper?
You mean the beanbag chair?
Aren't we getting a mini fridge?
Can we create a pool on PayPal? It lets us collect the money before we buy.
Ooh, yes, that's smart.
Glad we can agree on something.
Easily pool, split, and send money with PayPal. Get started in the PayPal app. A PayPal account is required to send and receive money. A balance account is required to create a pool.
Struggling to get out of bed? It might be time for an upgrade. Lisa makes exceptionally comfortable mattresses designed for every body and budget. But what truly sets them apart is their commitment to giving back. Since 2015, they've donated over 41,000 mattresses nationwide. Elevate your sleep and your space with Lisa. Go to lisa.com for 20% off their award-winning mattresses, plus an extra $50 off with promo code IHEART. That's LEESA.com. Promo code IHEART for an extra $50 off.
Did you know that parents rank financial literacy as the #1 most difficult life skill to teach? Meet Greenlight, the debit card and money app for families. With Greenlight, you can send money to kids quickly, set up chores, automate allowance, and keep an eye on what your kids are spending with real-time notifications. Kids learn to earn, save, and spend wisely. And parents can rest easy knowing their kids are learning about money with guardrails in place. Try Greenlight risk-free today at greenlight.com/iHeart.
Get down to Tom's Watch Bar in Minneapolis this Thursday. That's tomorrow at 6:30. And join the Power Trips Meat Sauce for a KFAN Wolves watch party. We'll have Timberwolves versus Nets live on the big screen, delicious food and drinks, and your chance to secure exclusive KFAN swag and to qualify for Wolves season finale tickets. Get all the details at KFAN.com. Keyword calendar.
Okay, so check this out. I was talking to you guys about television shows. And then I went to, Variety or something. And they had a list of all the new television shows coming back or debuting in April. And I know we got to do sports. But we got big things like The Last of Us Season 2.
Mm-hmm.
And Black Mirror Season 7. Handmaid's Tale Season 6. I haven't even seen a single episode of that show. I don't know why.
Last season.
Everybody loves it. I've not seen
my wife loves it.
I've not seen it either.
Hacks Season 4, which Season 3 was the best season of that show. Lots of good stuff. I'd never heard of this thing that they're saying everybody should be pumped about called The Bondsman on Prime Video with Kevin Bacon. Listen to this. I don't think there's any curse words. If there is, who cares?
Yeah, I think maybe I did.
Mr. Halloran, come hear about your new job orientation.
She knows things, Hub, about how you
died and went to hell. You're only standing here now because we brought you back.
Which is just plain silly.
Do you think it's silly, Mr. Halloran?
What job, lady?
You're still a bounty hunter, but now you hunt demons. For the devil.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Imagine hell is a prison, and sometimes inmates bust out. This time one of them busted out here.
So Kevin Bacon is a bondsman for the devil. And he goes around catching escaped demons from hell. And I know that sounds ridiculous, why I played the audio of it, because it sounds ridiculous when I read about it. And then I watched the trailer. It looks damn good. And it's Kevin Bacon, man.
He's a great actor.
He's great.
Yeah, he's so good. Yeah.
Love Kevin Bacon.
Yeah. Demonic chaos, dark humor.
100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Is it really?
Yep.
Wow. Comes out this month on Prime Video.
Yep.
Looking forward to that.
I was looking at the lineup for Black Mirror in terms of the cast this season.
Yeah.
Rashida Jones, Tracy Ellis Ross, Awkwafina, Issa Rae, Paul Giamatti is in an episode this season. Only 6 episodes, which is pretty standard, right? They're pretty short. Normally 5 or 6 a season. So super pumped for that.
Issa Rae.
Yep. All right. So we got Bacon's Show, Black Mirror, Last of Us, Hacks.
Doctor Who season 15.
I've never seen an episode.
Either have I.
Yeah, man, both my kids just loved it. We've seen so many seasons of it. And I believe there's a new doctor this year.
Yeah, what's his name?
Dr. Lover.
Oh.
Dr. Lover.
Dr. Lover.
Oh.
Yep. Dr. Lover.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah.
I trust that guy.
Thank you. Yeah. Tom Hardy's got a new show called Havoc. I like Tom Hardy, man.
Yeah, he's
big
great.
fan.
Do you know that guy's story, by the way?
No.
He's a really, serious actor. He's not just a badass, and this sounds like a shot. I guess it kind of is. I didn't mean to say it like this, but he's not like a Jason Statham kind of guy. This guy's Broadway caliber actor. Interesting story. Yeah, you should read up on that if you get a chance. He's got another show on Netflix right now, too, where he's a mobster guy.
Yeah, worst title ever. It's just called Mobland.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
If you're somebody like Tom Hardy and they say, hey, here's the plot for the show. It's going to be this and that, and here's the other actors, and here's the director, and here's the script. It's awesome. What's the name of it? Mobland. I'd say change the name or I'm not going to be in it.
It kind of sounds like a theme park.
It sounds like 1,000 other movies.
It sounds like it's on after FBI on CBS.
Exactly. That's a terrible title.
That's back, Hawk.
That'd be a great
You
spot
knew that,
for it,
right?
though. Yeah, of course.
FBI's back.
Of course.
Did you watch it last night?
Of course. 3 times.
Yeah.
Watched it 3 times last night. Couldn't go to bed. It's too good.
Wasn't De Niro in a movie called
Yeah.
Copland?
Hawk loved that movie.
Such a stupid title.
That's a real good movie,
super
though.
dumb.
I think he and De Niro and the other guy.
Pacino?
Yeah, I think they were both in that one, weren't they?
I think
Copland?
you are correct.
Don't remember.
Anyway.
Maybe.
Everything. Even Peaky
Saw it
Blinders,
once.
which was really, really good. It got better when Tom Hardy was on it.
Oh, for sure.
Every time he walks on the
100%.
screen, things get real
You
serious.
can't wait for him.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Sauce ruined Dunkirk for me when he told me Tom Hardy was in it.
I know.
Yeah, that wasn't one of my brighter moments. That's one of the loudest films I've ever seen.
Oh, man, was that good, though?
Yeah, it's super
A
good.
phenomenal film. One of my favorites.
Dunkirk?
Yeah.
It's
Wonder
got
why.
that one dude in it.
Harry Styles?
Got him to finally cut his hair.
Okay. Take it down a notch.
Yeah, take a deep breath.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
Sorry, real quick, by the way, that Kevin Bacon show debuts tomorrow on Prime.
Oh, sweet.
All right.
You know where I saw Dunkirk, by the way? St. Joseph, Missouri, right after going to Waffle House. Fun times.
Hang on.
How high were you?
Solar Eclipse, the first one.
Super high?
And then I called into the show and made my first ever appearance on this.
Super high?
He's checking
No.
his notes. Be cool.
So hang on. Dunkirk. Where was it? Where in Missouri?
St. Joseph.
What did you have to eat?
Waffle House.
Waffle House. Okay.
My first time.
That was the Eclipse or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I called in, said hi to you guys.
Sweet.
Do you remember the
No, I'll never
waitress's name?
Waiter.
Oh, no.
And it was...
Well, she's an actress, so I mean, a lot of waiters and waitresses call themselves waiters now.
Correct.
So, I don't see gender.
And his name was Carrie. So
Makes sense.
Well, she's an actress. So.
no. But I got a hat.
Whoa. You didn't have anything on when you left?
One hat.
That's payola, man.
Yeah. You're getting fired. The Wolves pulled off a huge win in double OT. Alexander Walker was fouled with 0.1 second left in double overtime on a 3-point shot. He hit 2 of 3 to win the game, 141-39. Ant had 34. Joker had a 61-point triple-double, the most points ever in a triple-double in NBA history. The Wolves
Wait, are we sure about that?
Yeah, ESPN said that. I read that this morning.
Because I know it's the third ever, right? So were the other two 60-point?
Yep.
Were exactly 60?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yep.
Astonishing.
That is astonishing. That there's been 3 60-point triple-doubles, and the other 2 were exactly 60 points, and this one was 61. All right. Luka Doncic, 60 in 2022, and Harden, 60 in 2018. Yeah, this guy, he was the minimum, obviously, because he had 10 assists and 10 rebounds as well.
Can I ask a quick basketball question?
Can't wait.
Last night?
Man.
So they reviewed the .1, the foul at the end that made it so the Wolves could win. Does the foul have to happen before the buzzer? Or because that's what they were looking at the clock?
Well, because he got the shot off before the buzzer went off.
But if he gets the shot off, but the foul happens after it hits zeros, is that still a foul?
I think it's still. That's a great question.
That's a good question.
I think it's through the continuation of the play, right?
That's what I would think.
I don't think a foul will get saved by the bell.
Was talking about how they were looking at the clock, and I'm like,
yeah, I don't know. That is a good question.
Maybe Max will have an answer tomorrow.
He passed away.
I bet you can find it out before then.
The Wolves are still in 7th, but they have the exact same record as the Grizzlies, who lost last night to Golden State. The Wolves have 6 games left. They battle Brooklyn tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
Memphis is falling apart.
Yeah, hideous.
We'll take it.
Yeah, we will. The Twins got their first win last night by beating the White Sox 8-3. The Twins trailed 3-0, but scored 8 unanswered runs to get their first victory. The Twins are 1-4. The rubber match is today at 1:10. Pablo Lopez
Those things
goes
are so hard to light
for your Minnesota Twins. Genius.
Yes, Chris, that was very funny.
Thank you. The foul had to occur before the buzzer, according to Fargo Flash, who's a noted basketball entrepreneur.
What a stupid game.
Yeah, but wow. I'm with you, Zachary. That's a good question because let's say, because he let it go with what? I don't know. Let's say 0.45 left, right?
Right.
The shot gets let go way before the buzzer. If Russell Westbrook jumps in the air and then the buzzer goes off, but then he crashes into Nickeil Alexander-Walker, why would it matter if the foul is after the buzzer, if the continuation of the play is still, well, he fouled him.
Right.
Yes.
It should be, the buzzer shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
So just because he made contact
time limit
at 0.1. So if he makes contact with him a tenth of a second later, Wolves lose last night.
I hope that's not the case. Hopefully they were just checking to see when the foul occurred to see if time should go back on the clock. Otherwise, it should still be a foul. And with zeros, he's shooting free throws instead of 0.1.
Yeah. He was in Denver.
Oh, my God.
Hey, that wasn't my best moment, but you want to go shoot some hoops?
You're talking to the police officer?
Yeah, the police and the zero.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the two of us in the mirror. We both look like basketballs.
Hey, between you, the zero, and the cop, that's an astonishing run for the three of you.
Yeah.
Can I just say, we both are a little foul.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, one of you was double dribbling.
She just goes, help her, she got no teeth.
Oh, God. Gross.
If that cop, and this is an exact quote, just goes, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
What if your comeback had been pre-gaming? Let's go hoop.
Yeah, right. Yeah, let's play a little ball here.
Coach Bobby Finstock from Teen Wolf. Let's play a little ball here.
So great.
The best reaction to a werewolf transformation of all time.
Yep. So good.
Coolest man on earth.
Let's play a little ball here.
It's this huge thing, and the coach got a pot. It's such a great scene.
Think about it. It changes our understanding of existence.
Yes.
But he's so focused on not sucking at basketball coaching anymore. He's like, this is going to make me win.
Yeah.
Let's play a little ball here.
High school basketball.
Yeah. Who's going to guard that guy?
Not this changes our, time and space. This is great for the Beavers.
Yeah.
Now let's ball.
Yeah, that was...
No. The Wild battle the Rangers tonight at 6 o'clock right here on the Fan. Your Wild are 41-28-6.
Only if she's 5'3".
They are currently 1 point out of the top wild card spot, but they remain 6 points ahead of Calgary and 7 points ahead of Vancouver.
Yeah, 1 point out of the St. Louis Blues. It just
they've won 10 straight.
10 in a row. Yeah, they refuse to lose right now. They really have been playing outstanding since the 4-season break. I think they might just be the best Four Nations. How about that? Does that work better for you? Four Nations break. Excuse me. They might be the best team in the NHL. I don't exactly know the numbers, but they have got to be right up there. That being said, one or two, I guess maybe it matters a little bit on who we run into in the first round. But that being said, we're going to have a tough matchup. Regardless, we got 6 points up on Calgary and get to have a little fun. Maybe just kick the Rangers down a peg a little bit, knock them down a rung on the ladder.
Thanks, Steely Dan.
I say just get to overtime. Both teams agree, just get to overtime. Get that 1 point.
That's kind of boring.
I know.
I like to see, the must-win situations.
10 minutes to go in the third period. It's
Perry, if you had to pick a team right now that's going to win the cup, who is it?
Oh, boy. I like Dallas.
Thank you. That's
Dallas
all I wanted.
Good.
The Masters is a week from tomorrow. We bet on it a week from today. The NFL draft is 3 weeks from tomorrow. Can't wait.
And you think they're going to stay at 24?
I think they're going to stay at 24. And the name that I would watch out for is Donovan Jackson.
Look out!
An offensive lineman from Ohio State. That'd be my guess.
So you think they're going to stay?
Yeah.
But they might move down.
They could.
You say.
They could move up.
They could slide up a little bit.
Yeah.
I always slide up a little bit.
You know what, Tor? I'll make a deal with you.
Mm-hmm.
On Friday, I'll tell you who they take.
Be great. Why, you get an inside source?
Yeah, but I'll tell you Friday.
Perfect.
Final four, Florida, Auburn, Houston, Duke. Duke's a 5.5-point favorite. Florida is a 2.5-point favorite. That takes off this Saturday starting at 5:09 with Auburn and Florida.
If your name was Houston Duke, you'd have to be a cowboy, right?
Of course.
Or a poker player, or a NASCAR driver,
or a pornographer.
Yeah.
Okay. Or that, yeah.
Okay.
Or all of the above.
Regardless of
Jack of all trades.
Regardless of which of those four, or all four of them, you have to smoke.
Of course.
Yeah, no doubt.
Unless you want to be a lame NASCAR driver.
You think lung cancer is going to mess with Houston Duke?
No way.
No chance.
Just a hammer. Right? Am I right?
Oh, yeah.
Houston Duke.
Just a hammer. And he's got ruts in his face. He's 2 years old and he looks like a 70-year-old
toughest man on earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah.
Who looked like a nutsack, let's just be honest. Just me? Okay, never mind.
He's lonely, but he likes it like that.
Houston Duke is lonely?
Yeah, but
I don't think
that's
Houston
by choice.
Duke is lonely.
Yeah.
Is it 3 a.m.?
Poor Houston.
Oh, Houston Duke.
Oh, Houston Duke. Those lines in your face.
Man, you're out cowboying and NASCAR driving and playing cards and
Diddling.
But he's
adult
alone at
films.
night. But he's alone at night.
And your lower back hurts and your pants are always stretched out in the crotch.
What is he going to have a huge schlong?
He's
Yeah, we
not
know.
settling down.
Yeah, we got that. You didn't have to say it. Again, you don't know where the line is.
I don't know why you have to do that.
Sorry, Daddy.
We were dancing around that.
Houston is so popular. He's got a baseball card and he doesn't play the sport.
Yeah, he's basically the Chuck Norris of cowboys.
And he takes a Sharpie and he writes on it like Billy Ripken.
Yeah.
When he shows up at the lake, the fish just jump out of the water.
Yeah.
They're like, screw it. Houston's here. I want to cut out the middleman.
How quickly did we turn Houston Duke into Chuck Norris?
Yeah, correct.
I mean, pretty much
What else
Zach
can you
did with
think
the
that's any
cigarette bit.
cooler?
Vikings news is next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
PayPal lets you pay all your pals, like your graduation gifters.
Who's paying for the mattress topper?
You mean the beanbag chair?
Aren't we getting a mini fridge?
Can we create a pool on PayPal? It lets us collect the money before we buy.
Ooh, yes, that's smart.
Glad we can agree on something.
Easily pool, split, and send money with PayPal. Get started in the PayPal app. A PayPal account is required to send and receive money. A balance account is required to create a pool.
Struggling to get out of bed? It might be time for an upgrade. Lisa makes exceptionally comfortable mattresses designed for every body and budget. But what truly sets them apart is their commitment to giving back. Since 2015, they've donated over 41,000 mattresses nationwide. Elevate your sleep in your space with Lisa. Go to lisa.com for 20% off their award-winning mattresses, plus an extra $50 off with promo code IHEART. That's LEESA.com. Promo code IHEART for an extra $50 off.
So you want to start a business? You might think you need a team of people and fancy tech skills, but listen to me when I say you don't. You just need GoDaddy Aero. I'm Walton Goggins, an actor, and I like the sound of starting my own business, Walton Goggins Goggle Glasses. but I couldn't do this on my own. GoDaddy Aero uses AI to create everything you need to grow a business. It'll make you a unique logo. It'll create a custom website. It'll write social posts for you and even set you up with a social media calendar. How cool is that? Well, listen to this. For a limited time, you can get Aero All Access for just $1 a week for 12 weeks. We're talking all the AI power of GoDaddy Aero plus a domain, e-commerce store, payments, professional email, a unified inbox, all for less money than I spend on deep tanning lotion while sunbathing off the Amalfi Coast. You know what that sounds like? A plan. Get started at GoDaddy.com. Terms apply.
You guys know I'm always up for a good MVP story, and one of the best is the story of Wasabi Technologies. Wasabi is purpose-built to free businesses from skyrocketing storage costs and unpredictable egress fees from old and top-heavy legacy providers. You know, the big guys. Wasabi is the world's hottest cloud storage company, becoming the go-to provider for professional and collegiate sports teams and leagues around the world, and here's why. From Wasabi's AI-enabled intelligent media storage, Wasabi Air, to the industry's only cloud storage service with triple protection against cyber criminals, data deletion, and ransomware, Wasabi's taken the lead in driving innovation in data storage, eliminating overhead where it matters to deliver you results you can count on and won't break the bank. In fact, Wasabi is up to 80% less than those other guys and doesn't charge a cent for businesses to access their own data. Wasabi, another championship story. Check them out for free at wasabi.com.
Fan.
Looks like we got, 45 today.
45?
In the Twin Cities. 43 tomorrow, 50 on Friday. Mid-40s and little clouds through the weekend. I don't think we have much in the way of precipitation past today, though. So there you go. Ain't so bad.
Yeah, that's good.
Last night was really coming down out in Rodgers, man.
Yeah, it was legit.
Yeah.
Felt like the middle of winter last night, but this is maybe one of the best examples of the fall spring in Minnesota because it was 70 less than a week ago. And then last night happened.
Yeah.
So, again, like I've been saying though for the last month or so, man, if a day like this hits in November or late October, you go, God dang it. 6 months of hell.
Yeah,
this is going to suck. I hate this state. When it happens at the end of March or April, I don't even flinch, right? It's in our DNA. Yeah. It's like this happens. It'll be gone in a day or two. It'll wash away. The roads suck for an evening. Stay off the roads for 24 hours or less even.
We need the sun to
and you're good.
out.
And before you know it,
it's time
football
for
season.
Vikings News
Hell
on the
yeah.
Power Trip, presented by
Your truck accessories pro. Did you guys know, Corey?
Yeah,
Corey,
go ahead.
Did you know that Isaiah Rodgers, the new Vikings free agent, cornerback?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that he returned from a 2023 suspension for violating the NFL's gambling policy?
I did not know that, but I like him already.
I did not know that either. This is news to me.
You know, the guys that have been popped for that, you want to say, like scream into their face and go, what are you doing? Read the rules, man.
That's what I wonder.
But the fact that they like to scratch that itch, I love and respect that. But the fact that they don't scratch that itch by asking, hey, I'm in the NFL, what can I do and what can I not do? And where can I bet on sports and what sports can I bet on? And how do I have to do this? Because I want to scratch that itch.
Yeah.
I just ask for the rules, man.
Maybe the only way to scratch the itch is to do it without permission.
Maybe that's half the fun.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
The danger. Maybe I'll get caught betting $5 on a Capitals game.
Sad and tired is a suspension. Let's see. Okay, here we go. June 2023, Rodgers was probed.
Wow.
By the NFL violations of the league's gambling policy, accused of opening a sports book account under the name of a personal associate and making roughly 100 bets, including bets on his own team.
Whoops.
June 28, 2023, ESPN reported that Rodgers, among several other NFL players, would be suspended for the entirety of the 2023 NFL season for violating the policy on gambling. Shortly after the suspension was announced, Rodgers was waived by the Colts, along with another teammate, Rashad Berry. Was signed with the Eagles in August of 2023, sat out that entire season. On April 23rd of 2024, reinstated by the NFL, and has been great ever since. Learned his lesson. So there you go.
Well, welcome aboard.
Yeah, and listen, You want to play a little poke?
Wow.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Sounds like he likes sports gambling.
Yeah.
But look,
but he ain't allowed to do that, brother.
But look, if you gamble, you like to gamble.
Yes, I'm saying.
Of course.
We've had a handful of really big poker fans here with the Vikings, right? Antoine Winfield loves cards. Adrian Peterson loves cards. Oh, clearly doesn't know what he's doing if you watch any of those streams.
Pot calling kettle. Hello.
He's terrible.
Hello, pot calling kettle.
Didn't I think Dave Dixon used to play at the old horse track? I think. I know Winfield does. Wonder if Antoine Winfield Jr. does.
Did you get locked out, Mark?
Yes.
Okay.
Zach got him. Zach saved him.
Grab my
Zach
water.
saved him.
Grab my water.
Yeah. Right.
Realized quickly that wasn't going to get me back in the door.
Whoops.
Yeah. Thanks, Zacho.
4.2840 for Isaiah Rodgers.
Do we want to reach out to him? Maybe he wants to be in the Masters bet next week?
Probably don't. I'm going to guess the Vikings would like us not to do that. I'm going to guess.
I don't know. I should reach out to Chad Daniels today then so we don't forget.
We have a good list. I think we have 14.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Let's get that number up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Muss is in, right?
Well, he lost $275 though, like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In one bet.
One?
Yeah, one bet. $275 he lost.
Didn't he win one of those last year, though?
I don't know.
You know the best way to get that money back?
Scratch that itch.
Chase,
gambling.
baby Chase.
Harrison Smith is back. Big article today with Kevin O'Connell telling the story about waiting until Harrison decided he wanted to come back. That's very cool. That, along with a bunch of other free agent signings, has made it a very good offseason for your Vikings. A lot of those players, though, as you mentioned, I believe yesterday, Saucy, injured, including Will Freese, coming off a tibia fracture. Freese, Jonathan Allen, Javon Hargrave should all be ready for camp. The one exception to that is wide receiver Rondale Moore, who suffered a season-ending knee injury during training camp with Atlanta last year and might not be back for the normal camp for us. I don't know what the injury was, but man.
Yeah, that's a tough injury.
That's a long injury.
Yeah, that is a long injury.
Especially these days, huh?
Well, especially that
stings.
The quarterback injured himself, and everybody thinks he'll be good to go for mini camp in a month and a half.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You should go to that, Zacho.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, cover it.
Yeah.
Like a blanket.
Yeah.
The Kevin O'Connell, Harrison Smith thing about, don't ask me about football until I'm ready. Sounded like they talked golf.
Yeah.
They talked other life things, but didn't mention football because KOC respected Harrison wanting to wait to talk football until he was ready.
And he texted him, "Boss man, I'm back," basically.
I love
and he
it,
said,
Nice.
I am a 90s wrestler and I approve of this.
Yeah.
Remember the Big Boss Man?
No.
It's the weirdest
You
thing.
don't remember the Big Boss Man?
You
He was
do,
the-
too.
Of course you do. He was the guy that dressed like a cop.
Yeah, the big, huge guy.
No, that. Oh, yeah. Well, I kind of look like that guy. Ugh.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy looks like you on Ozempic.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's mean. He's dead.
I know.
Yeah, we're talking about right now.
He died 21 years ago.
He sure did.
21 years
Yeah.
ago. Cripes.
This is kind of Vikings news, but if you are in the camp, and I think it's the minority, but who knows, that really wants Aaron Rodgers here. Obviously, in the last couple of weeks when Kwesi and KOC have come out and said, look, we're admitting there was interest. We've had discussions, but JJ's the number one guy. Our plan, unless something dramatically changes, is to move forward with JJ. We like JJ. But they didn't completely close the door. If you're like, well, we got to find a way to get him. Well, the other side of the story is the Pittsburgh Steelers, right? They have DK Metcalf. They have George Pickens. It looks like they're the team that is waiting for him the most because they don't have a guy in waiting like we do with JJ. They have no one. They have Mason Rudolph.
Yeah, they have no one.
So it looks like the Steelers are the most ready and competitive landing spot for Aaron Rodgers. Well, the Steelers owner, Art Rooney, said he keeps hearing that Aaron Rodgers is, quote, headed in our direction. In our direction, not being the Vikings. He's talking about his own team.
Yeah.
Quote, we keep getting positive sort of signals about it. So, yeah, I'd say we feel pretty good about it at this point.
Yeah.
So the owner of the Steelers, very confident that Rodgers is headed to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, which is probably a good match until it started to fall apart. That team they're always competitive. And if you I know he's 41, probably going to be 42 and all that, but
that's probably next.
Yeah. Yeah, good point. But I don't know. They're always good, no matter who their quarterback is.
How great would it be?
Oh, my God. I'm sorry, Corey. He's going to skip 42 and go right to Yeah. He's going to just skip a year.
Hey, serious question.
Why not?
Because I've heard this happen before, and I think it happened to Phoebe on Friends. What if your parents told you today, like, I can't think of a scenario where this would make sense for any of us, but what if they told you, how old are you, 42?
Yeah.
What if they just said your birth certificate is wrong? You were actually born in 1981, not 80, you were 82 or 83?
82, yeah.
And you are 43 years old.
Yeah.
Not 42. Your life is exactly the same, but you learned today that you essentially just lost a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, you obviously lived that year, but you didn't know it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a mind bleep.
Yeah, that is weird.
What?
I don't like that.
How would you react to finding out that you were just fast forwarded a year in your own brain?
That would be, I don't know how I would react.
Because nothing changes, right?
No.
Kel's the same age. Louie's the same age.
Yeah.
Your situation's the same.
Yeah.
It's not like, now I'm 43, I have to retire or something. Nothing changes, but you're not 42 anymore, you're 43.
Yeah. I don't know how I would react. That's something I would have to think about, but I would probably be pissed that my parents screwed that up.
No, they just held you back a few years.
What if we found out it was out of necessity?
Yeah. I mean, there's always that.
In fact, I think your dad tried to put you back in when you were 3 and said, he's not done yet.
Yuck.
Which, that never works.
I guess I just said I can't think of a scenario where any of this would take place, but I think you guys nailed it the first time. It would be like, no one's going to believe he's ready for kindergarten.
Yeah. That's a good point.
We're going to have to let him grow for a couple of years and just lie and say that he's younger.
Yeah,
everywhere
that's when
I go,
I was
people
15.
are like, everywhere I go, people are like, why do you bring that balloon everywhere?
Oh.
Great cameo in season 2 of Severance, by the way.
Thank you.
So anyway, I don't think Aaron Rodgers is coming here, and I don't think Sauce is 43.
Nope.
Although
That's
I do
kind
think
of
you're going to be 43 next year.
Yeah, I will.
Later this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, the tush push discussion has been tabled. They're going to talk about it in Minnesota at the end of May.
In Minnesota?
Spring meeting at Egan is the next big meeting for the old owners, I guess.
Can we go?
Gavin will be busy.
Yes, he will.
It'll be fun.
And Chris has to sweat out a Netflix and Amazon triple header on Christmas Day. Netflix is going to have the first 2 games. Amazon will get the 3rd game because it is a Thursday this year. So my guess is they're going to roll with a doubleheader for the foreseeable future, but this year is a Thursday.
Yeah. Do you think we know that before the schedule comes out?
Yeah.
Like that, like that's something like, they announce the games overseas.
The international games, and then sometimes the Thursday or the Thanksgiving and Christmas Day games. Maybe.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be the worst thing now that I think about it.
You'd have
if
the
it's
whole
on a
weekend
Thursday.
off.
Yeah, because you'd get done and then you'd have Friday through Sunday to.
That's Hog's daddy's birthday, though.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry.
I gotta mind Christmas. That. Yeah, that's the thing. It's Christmas.
No, I know,
but yeah. I don't mind working on my birthday, but
I care that it's your birthday, though.
Oh, think of it, man.
Yeah. I'm glad you had a birthday.
Oh, thank you.
And the correct number of them.
You only get so many,
he
right?
wasn't held back.
That is true.
I'm not counting my chickens yet.
Yeah.
What if it was like 4 years? Honestly, what if you found out today you were 46?
I mean, my hairline would say that.
Fair.
I can't hear out of my right ear.
Your hairline's fractured.
Yeah. Yeah. It's over for me.
No, it's fine. You look great.
No, you're still 42. Don't freak out. I'm just making this up. I don't know inside information.
What if you found out you were 65?
Honestly, I don't think I'm super good looking, but I look damn good for 65.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that would actually probably increase my confidence. I'd be like, man, I feel like I'm falling apart, but for 65, I look pretty freaking good. So thank you, Paul.
You're welcome.
I mean, I'm as pale as I'm going to be probably at 65.
Yeah.
That's not going to change.
If you never see the sunshine, your skin's not going to wrinkle.
Right.
That's a good point.
So I'm not going to look like Emperor Palpatine or who did we say looked like? Houston Duke.
Yeah, Houston Duke, man.
Yeah. Baddest guy in the world. Who is Houston? Oh, yeah, it's the 2 teams that are playing.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, you already got paid, though, Hogs.
I did. Woohoo.
I better be 30.
You want to be 30?
I better be, yeah.
You don't have to go through it all again?
Yeah.
I feel you.
I was due in 94, but born in 95.
Yeah.
Are you writing that down in your notes?
Yeah,
no, I ran out of space on my notebook when I had to add that he got a hat for free.
Payola. We got to quote the payola, man.
Why stop now?
Yeah, good point.
Why stop now? They ain't doing anything about it.
Do you have any hats at the initialsgame.com?
Used to. Sold them out, though. Thank you.
Oh.
There's still T-shirts. I'm so glad you brought that up. I would never bring that up because I don't want to get popped for anything.
You should have like custom hats, like with you can put your own initials on it. Ooh. See?
The initials are...
Where would you go to get that?
Initialsgame.com.
Oh, God, I'm giving you
a great
free
spot
ideas.
for it.
Earth Angel, Earth Angel.
Yeah, this is totally that song.
No doubt, yeah. Angel.
Hey, you.
Take off your
Get your damn hands off. You ever heard Crispin Glover's explanation of why he
talked like that?
Is not in the sequels?
No, why?
I thought I heard something about that like this week.
I can tell you.
Go ahead.
He did not care for the... this is out of his own mouth, by the way, so this isn't like a rumor or secondhand knowledge. This is what he said straight from his own mouth in a podcast, that he didn't like that when they got back to the future. Remember, the McFly family wasn't very wealthy, right? Because they had basically kind of derailed because Biff was an a-hole.
Yeah, right.
But when Marty goes to the past and then fixes everything and everything's better, in the future... The dad is an author and like gets a whole bunch of money, and Marty gets a brand new truck, and there's all this. And Crispin Glover said to the director Robert Zemeckis, like, "Well, I don't like that. The idea is that they are rewarded with wealth. Like it should be that they're rewarded with love. That like they're all happy.
Yeah,
we're saying that the only way you can go back and fix things is if you're rich in the future." So he claims he didn't want to be in the other sequels because they disagreed about the concept. He didn't like money as the reward.
That seems like a stretch.
I would say, Crispin, get in the goddamn trilogy.
Yeah, get that cash.
Like,
listen, he's making all that money off the salad places, though.
Oh, brilliant.
But you know what's weird, though? Because I was so young when those movies came out, in the sequels, George McFly looked weird, right? He had like that weird makeup on.
Yeah.
And I always remember thinking, why does that guy look so weird? Because I didn't know it wasn't Crispin Glover. I thought it was maybe Crispin Glover in makeup or something, because they didn't hold the camera on him long enough, maybe for me as a kid to realize. I'm like, why does he look weird? Because he's future George now?
Yeah.
Never questioned that it was a different actor. And then obviously as an adult, you're going, well, that ain't Crispin Glover. What happened? Why isn't he in the sequels? Well, that's why. Creative differences.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and he often had a lot of run-ins with his business partner as well, Dennis Green.
Genius talk.
Yeah.
Yes, Chris, great joke. That is so funny.
Oh.
Why does Severus Snape always criticize my...
Yeah.
I don't know. Sauce just laughs the least when he likes your jokes the most.
I know.
Brilliant, Chris.
It was brilliant.
That was a fantastic joke. It humored me greatly. Fan 5 is next. Then headlines. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Hey, Janice Torres here.
And I'm Austin Hankwitz.
We're the hosts of Mind the Business Small Business Success Stories, produced by Ruby Studio and Intuit QuickBooks. Catch up on seasons 1 and 2 and join us for a brand new season of the podcast as we talk to small business owners about how they manage and grow their businesses with the help of platforms like Intuit QuickBooks.
Listen to Mind the Business Small Business Success Stories on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
Struggling to get out of bed? It might be time for an upgrade. Lisa makes exceptionally comfortable mattresses designed for every body and budget. But what truly sets them apart is their commitment to giving back. Since 2015, they've donated over 41,000 mattresses nationwide. Elevate your sleep and your space with Leesa. Go to leesa.com for 20% off their award-winning mattresses, plus an extra $50 off with promo code IHEART. That's LEESA.com. Promo code IHEART for an extra $50 off.
PayPal lets you pay all your pals, like your graduation gifters.
Who's paying for the mattress topper?
You mean the beanbag chair?
Aren't we getting a mini fridge?
Can we create a pool on PayPal? It lets us collect the money before we buy.
Ooh, yes, that's smart.
Glad we can agree on something.
Easily pool, split, and send money with PayPal. Get started in the PayPal app. A PayPal account is required to send and receive money. A balance account is required to create a pool.